Take a deep breath in with me right here, spiritual superstars. Ready? Sometimes the restart is not glamorous, okay? It's not moving into a new house. It's not landing the dream job. It's not starting your business and becoming a millionaire overnight. It's just acceptance. That's it. Just acceptance that this is the life right now. This is where I am. These are my circumstances, and it's okay. It's okay. I might feel broken. I might feel overlooked. I might feel like everything I built is crumbling right before my eyes. I might feel lonely. But hear me when I say acceptance does not mean defeat. It just means awareness. It means I see it for what it is. And you can say that because you can still choose to rebuild. Okay? So acceptance is not the end, it's the beginning. You can accept that you're tired. You can accept that you've been taken for granted. I accept that I've outgrown this version of myself. Because acceptance is the first step to change. And it really is that true. It is that simple when you're restarting. So today, you're not accepting failure. Oh, honey, no. You're accepting truth, your truth. And from that truth, you get to pivot. You pivot towards peace. You pivot toward purpose. You pivot towards what you do not want and what you do want and what you're leaving behind. So you pivot away from what you don't want. And I want you to say this with me. I accept what is. I release what was. And I open myself to what will be. Just let that sink into your heart. Because this right here, this moment of honesty with yourself is your foundation. And you don't have to be perfect. Honey, we're going to make mistakes. But from here, you can build anything that's on your heart and soul. You can rebuild with purpose. You can rebuild your finances. You can rebuild your health. You can rebuild your peace. And it all starts with acceptance. You've learned to breathe. You've learned to listen. And, dear love, now you're learning to move with purpose. Right. You get to move forward. You've made it to day 3 of the reset. And I want you to know that this is just the beginning. These last 3 days were not about perfection, okay? They were about remembering your power, and it is in those simple steps that you took. Your divine right to peace, to purpose, and to prosperity. This is not the end. I need you to know that. This is the restart. This is your restart. This is your reset. And I'm so proud of you. You got here. You did not quit. You are still showing up. For who? For yourself, maybe your children, maybe anyone that's dependent on you. For you to have that breakthrough that has already started. I'm Necole Anré'V, and I'm founder of Spiritual Guidance Academy and Anré'V Consultants. And I want you to remember this. You are not behind. When you feel like you're down on yourself and you start judging yourself and stuff, you are rebuilding. You are loved. You are appreciated. And we support you. So come on into our 30-day journey. And this is where we take these same principles deeper into your finances, relationships, spiritual alignment, and purpose driven living. Because it's throughout our entire life, every facet. And honey, this next chapter is waiting for you. And guess what? You are ready for it. So I will see you on the inside. Remember, acceptance. That's the pivot. And you get to say that. Don't overlook it. Okay? You often hear people say, don't accept your circumstances. Just say what you want. Focus on what you want. But you've got to accept where you're at in order to move away from it. You can't overlook the obvious. And so why not face it head on? Because the fear is false. This third dimension is not your truth. And that's why it's okay for you to accept it. Because it is what it is. But it's the foundation in this physical realm. And that's it. Your purpose is infinite. And it is within you already. Your great health is within you already. It's a spectrum. So if you're feeling ill right now, if you've been diagnosed with something you don't want to accept, okay, let me accept what you just said, because my truth is on the wellness side of that spectrum, of that continuum. I am healthy, and guess what? I am getting healthier every day. Every breath I take, I breathe in health. My body is healthier every time I breathe. Period. Oh, I accept what you said, doctor. I accept what you said because that's what you said. All right? That's what you said. Okay? But now I get to pivot. And I get to make the changes that I need to make, and that spirit is telling me to make. My ancestors are telling me to make. That my spirit guides are telling me to make. I am going to pivot. And I'm going to restart. And guess what? Job, who doesn't appreciate me, who tries to pile on everything under the sun because you're too cheap to hire other people that you need to. I get to pivot, and I'm pivoting strong. And guess what? Relationship that ended. Okay. I mean, I feel broken. I feel like, dang, okay. Am I worthy? You said I'm not. You said you don't want me anymore. You don't love me anymore. Okay. I accept it. I accept it. This is not where I'm staying, because I know what I want. I know what I deserve. And maybe you don't know what you deserve yet, but you get to pivot and figure that out. That's the pivot. It's the small step. Okay, it's the small step. You don't have to take a giant leap. You will, but maybe not right now. Maybe it's the small pivot. Let me turn and pivot. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Let me take a step forward. Sometimes that's all you need to take. And you repeat that. I'll see you on the inside. I love you.